How's it going, everybody? This is the Erroneous One here with the new Kingdom Hearts Union Cross update video. It's going to be more of an update in terms of both the game and some stuff that's been going on in my life recently. I haven't made any videos the past almost a week or so, I want to say. Maybe like 5 or so days, maybe, thereabouts, roughly. Um, so mom was in the hospital with some heart issues. They caught the stuff okay, so I've been busy with that. That's pretty much what happened. I've been at the hospital or I've been at work. She's good. She had to get a stent put in her heart or near her heart somewhere. So yeah, that happened. So, still kind of like processing that. It was kind of a small freak out moment for me. You know, my mom in the hospital because of her heart. So, never a good thing. But I should always tell you as well too. You know, as always, take care of yourselves. Watch what you eat and everything. You know, don't go into excess. Make sure you guys do exercise. Because that stuff does impact quite a bit. So, on to the more not so serious things of the video, guys. We got some new updates, and I'm gonna cover all of them that happened the past few days. I haven't been around. I know we got some new ones last night, which are pretty big, but I want to cover everything. So I guess we're gonna start up with the Magic Gems Challenge event right here. Did we already cover that? I think we did. I don't know. I'm not sure if we did or not, but we'll cover it real fast. It's another Gauntlet challenge, so it's going to happen on the 31st, the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th. Honestly enough, I don't like how they separate those days between them. It's like they just do that to drag it on longer. Going, look, guys, you have content for a whole week. And it's like, no, we don't. It's more like it's 4 days of content, and they're over pretty quick. And you just having a day space between the last 3 challenges, it's like, okay, you're making us needlessly wait for nothing. So, I don't know. I mean, I've always hated when they've done that. Regardless, you can earn it says earn magic gems with this challenge event, as in more than one. And even here too, earn magic gems and more this week with a unique challenge event. It goes from beginner to intermediate to advanced legendary. Today is the 3rd, so it's the advanced stage. Each stage gives you 4 quests to go through, and you so far anyway, we've been gaining 10 coins to put towards the boards to buy things on the event boards, and you're gonna get like 1,400 jewels. You're gonna get some Chip and Dales. I imagine a sit or two. Actually, let's take a look real fast. Now that I think about it, we can just go look at that real quick because I was not paying attention. Irregardless, they need to do more. I imagine the legendary ones are gonna give us more because if they give us 10, it's only gonna be 40. And we need more than 40 just to complete the last bit of the board. I've gone through and got everything completed so far. Nothing missed. It's all there. So far, it's been pretty easy. Level 400s, I can start seeing some problems being had for a few of the free-to-play players and everything. And if anybody wants me to, I can make a few free-to-play setups for these events. Just let me know in the comments if you guys want me to, and I'll go through and I'll do that. But the board itself, see, it's 40, so we still need an additional 130. Yeah, 130 coins in order to complete it. So I imagine the last few boards are going to give us quite a bit more. Now, like I said, it says magic gems. It says plural, more than one. The last spot here is a magic gem. So I'm wondering if after we complete the board, if we'll get that second magic gem to make it plural or not. If not, that's an odd turn of phrase, and you know we should probably report that going like, hey, you said magic gems, only got one. Normally, I wouldn't care too much about a typo like that for the most part, but gems are gems and they're very valuable. And the more you get of those, the more that everybody's able to get of gems of all colors, the better. So that's something I would actually push on to report to Cena if we don't end up getting another gem after we complete the board when it says gems. So I've already screenshotted that, so I can send it to Cena in case they want to try and change it. Like, oh no, we didn't. It only said magic gem. I'm like, no, it said magic gems. Here it is. So, I mean, I doubt it'll come to that, but, you know, just there on the safe side. But this is pretty cool. Like I said, it's 1,400 jewels, Chip, Dale, and Magic Mirror, and then the gym. So, pretty good little setup there. Today is the last day. If you complete all the quest objectives, you should be able to complete all of the jewels. So, like I said, it's a total of 1,400 jewels, which is always welcome. So there was that one. Not too bad on that. The next one up on that one was going to be the combo VIP, which I think we did cover this. You get the ×2 power speed and magic gems. You got the Sora and everything. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we covered this one. Nothing really changed there. We know it's coming there. If you guys didn't get the VIP quest, I think it's worthwhile to get the VIP quest because you do get 2 of each gym type, which is pretty important. We're starting to reach a point where you need to start having like maxed out keyblades in order to get like the most out of your medals and to complete certain events. It just helps, especially in Coliseum and like damage challenges and so on and so forth. So definitely going to have if you're able to get VIP, definitely want to do so there. I should not have exited out there. Here we go. Here's a big one too. August Coliseum update. Now we do have the new skin here, and it is right here. It's a buzz cut and the attack boost 4 and Lux Plus skill. I'm not like disappointed exactly by the skill we're going to get this month. I kind of figured it'd be something like this because they don't give out the max skills until after the regular skill comes out. That being said, it's been April, or I want to say earlier than that, since we've actually had a max Lux skill given to us, and we really need some more of those max Lux skills. We're getting to the point where you're kind of stuck on one keyblade setup for your max Lux skills if you're lucky and put them on the same attribute type. Mine are a little spread out though, unfortunately. I have them spread out between I think actually all 3 blades. The bulk of them are actually on my Moogle Glory. Actually, 3 of them are on the Moogle Glory for sure. 3 of them I think are also on my Olympia. Yeah, and then 2 of them are. I don't think any of them are on my Divine Rose. I think my Divine Rose is my weakest raid setup right now, unfortunately. It should be stronger than it is. But it is what it is right now. So the AB4 Max Lux skill, or AB4 Lux skill, will be nice to have just for that. Though I'm looking forward to seeing the AB4 Max and Lux after that quite a bit. So hopefully that'll be out to us pretty soon. Pretty soon, because we do need that one. But the buzz cut's pretty neat. I actually kind of like it, mainly because if any of you choose to wear any kind of helmet over your avatar, sometimes depending on the hairstyle you choose, the hair can throink out in strange little spots every now and then, or just look kind of goofy, and this will alleviate that. You can wear a helmet if you want to pretty easily on that one. So there you go. Don't think I'll change mine for the most part, but it's a nice little option to have there. It's a neat little thing they did. So that's cool. The Coliseum this month it's kind of crazy. As for the Coliseum itself, I'll show you guys where I'm at. Like I said, I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I had some free time. So I've already been grinding into the Coliseum. I'm already into tier 14, round 11. Kind of early into it. Like I said, it's got the tier 14 for the most part. Just playing it here and there between doctor stuff with my mom. And I'm at rate 1693 right now. I think top 1000 is already like around 60 something already. So it's already kind of not like deep into it, obviously, but it's already well into the tier 14 rounds before you even hit top 1000 already. And it's only day 3 of the new Coliseum, so people are already pushing and grinding for the Coliseum. So be aware of that one. I might go through and do like a small breakdown for the Coliseum because there are some rounds here that are kind of tricky. The Huge Snowman is one of them for sure. Morningstar Cannon Gun can be invisible. Yeah, these are all like. There's a lot of buffed enemies. A lot of enemies in these ones have buffs of some kind, be it attack buffs or more annoyingly defense buffs. Unfortunately, if they're attribute ones, I'm not too concerned about that one because as you get into high level Coliseum rounds, attribute buffs don't really buffs or debuffs don't really count too much against enemies. It's that general defense buff that's really going to get in the way of some things. On top of everything else. So, but we'll get to that later on. I just want to show you guys that where I'm at right now. And like I said, around 60 something I think right now is within top 1000 range at the moment. Obviously that will increase. So there is that one. And the final one today, which is a pretty important one, actually a pretty big one, is the Marie avatar boards. This is from the movie The Aristocrats. She is one of the actually I think she's the only girl kitten aside from the mom in the movie. But it is here. Again, they're going to give me 2,500 jewels. You do get power gems from him. I got both of them because I was only 2 away from getting this bad boy. So you guys can see right now, my Finra is all minty glowy, and I'm quite happy with that. Looking forward to that for quite some time. So it's amazing how much the Keyblade actually looks looked a lot cooler, especially in Fenrir's case with that glow on it. Not to say it didn't look cool beforehand, but it seemed almost kind of plain before the glow got on it. But once that glow hit, it looked very happy with that one. I don't think we have the level option yet. Yeah, we're with the max. Pretty soon we'll get the level up options getting past 35 as well, but definitely pretty cool for that one. That's also one of the big reasons I bought the boards, because I did get those final 2 power gems I needed for that. But on top of that, guys, this is actually a really good board. Now, avatar boards are always worthwhile because you're always guaranteed to get what's shown in there. There's no guessing, there's no RNG, there is no gotcha system to kind of screw you over, minus you having to pay money for the boards, but they're always really good. They've been coming with the trio skills as of late, and they're always worthwhile for the most part. And it's kind of like also what Smelly Octopus has said in the past, where they tell you you fight for a skill in Coliseum, and then usually like an avatar board or 2 down the road, you get the Coliseum skill in the avatar board you just buy outright. In this case, it's the AB4 Max, which is great. One thing in here too as well though, which is the defense boost 4. That's nice. So AB4 Max, which we got in last month's Coliseum. Yeah, last month's Coliseum. No, did we not? We got... No, we got AB... No, it was a month before that. Yeah, one before that we got AB4 Max. Last month prior to that, we had the AB4 Max SP Gauge 2. This month we have the AB4 Max again, which is great. In the avatar board, Defense Boost 4, which is, again, amazing right now to get a hold of those in each avatar board, and the AB3 Max and SP Gauge 1 skills. All of them are really, really good. That's an amazing trio of skills, and they're definitely attack skills to have in this avatar board, which does lead me to wonder, are they preparing us for something? In this case, honestly enough, I think these skills are going to be designed to help us out greatly with the upcoming Organization 13 event. It's going to be Axel this month, so I'm sure they're going to do some kind of crazy for Axel, because he's one of, if not the most liked of the Organization guys available, or there, aside from aside from Roxas and Shion. So I'm sure we're gonna get some kind of crazy event for him, but they're definitely gearing up for something. With between the defense boost 4 and those max skills they're gonna allow us to deal out a lot of damage and also to turtle up to survive. So that's a big thing to look into right now. Aside from that, you're also gonna get the rare enemy perks with the tails on them. The 6-star chips times 3, Dales times 3, Sid 10 times 1, and 4 magic mirrors per board. So. And you get the summer vacation titles for the male and female ones, which is kind of cool. But yeah, attack boost 4 max, defense boost 4, and AB3 max plus SP Gauge 1. Oof, these are really good boards. If you guys are able to get them, I recommend you guys get them both. If anything else, because you guys get that giant ass bow right there in the back that would sit on your avatar if you really want it. Although the little 4 eyes thing is kind of freaky actually, but what else? Yeah, definitely worthwhile for the avatar boards. Speaking of such, going down here, just gonna scroll down. There we go. No, pass it. There we go. So I've read about both of them again because I wanted 2 copies of each of them as best I can. One of the biggest prizes of this one right here is that again the defense boost 4 cuts enemy damage by 7/8. Gee, that is insane. That is going to reduce so much damage, so crazy. The only downside to it really is that it only has a 39% proc rate at max, but I can get over that, because when it triggers, it's gonna reduce so much damage so hard, and it's gonna be so good for some players to get a hold of. Definitely that one is gonna be amazing. I imagine the next defense skill we're going to get is probably going to be Defense Boost 2 Max and then Defense Boost 3 Max and then later on Defense Boost 5 and maybe Defense Boost 4 Max. But I think DB2 Max will probably be the next defense skill we're going to get more than likely. That's going to be new. So there's that one. They are definitely good ones to get a hold of. Again, ABC Max plus Age 1 is great because we're getting a bunch of new medals and they are expensive. And on top of that, we're starting to really work on double cast for a lot of medals in a lot of ways. So things that you had double cast on that cost a lot is kind of important. As an example, Key Art 7 costs 4. Reduces the general defense down of all enemies by 1 tier for 2 turns. So having double cast on that guy is great, but obviously the SP gauge cost is restrictive. Having an AB3 max and SP gauge 1 on him makes it way more manageable. You can work around that a lot easier, so it helps out. For attacking medals, things like Zaldin B for high score challenges, the guaranteed max damage and then the reduced cost. SP Vanitas costs 6 to deal a lot of damage. He's a damage dealer for sure. Even Cyx B is a good choice for that one too as well. A good suggestion for this one also would be, or even your AB4 Max SP Gauge 2 would be on, I put an SP Gauge 4, an AB4 Max SP Gauge 2 on my Dark Riku for Coliseum, and he's already paying dividends. He's doing so much more damage right now with that AB4 increase from AB3, so that was definitely a good choice for him in that regard. And we'll pick more in the future. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not saving him until I need him for the most part. As well as a defense boost. So there's that one as well. Just some updates for you guys as well in terms of stuff going on in the game. This is going to be the last week for the HPO medals. Today's the last day to get Olet confirmed, for sure. Tomorrow will be the ice creams, and then Saturday and Sunday you have a chance to get all 4 medals dropped at some point in time when you're doing the multiplayer. So make sure you guys are farming this medal, because there's one thing I don't want to hear from players if I do any kind of setups in the future, especially with the upcoming Axel event for the 13th. I'm going to be featuring the HPO medal. It's going to be there, and you guys are going to need to have copies of it with double cast. Guys, I'm sure it's going to feature. All of them so far haven't really given you any turn restrictions for the most part. It's always been complete without having to continue, and the HPM medal is going to help you do that. Also, too, at some point in time in the near future, or near-ish future, I guess I should say, I imagine maybe in like September, maybe in October, but probably in like September perhaps, we're going to get the Hades event. We're going to get the first Hades event, the Hades Cup challenge that JP got a while ago. And that group of missions was insane. Amazing rewards. Fantasia making bees everywhere. I think you got 6,000 jewels for completing the last quest. So you get some really, really good reward for doing it, but it was apparently balls difficult for a lot of players in JP to fully complete and max out. And I know turtling was an option for the last 2 or so, with some other strategy involved in it, but irregardless, these medals right here, these HP medal is going to be your saving grace for a lot of stuff going through, and you're going to want to have extra attack on this one for sure. I have 2 copies. One is at max at 100%, and I did unlock the number for it with extra attack, and I got one that's at 83%, also with extra attack. More than likely, I'm going to throw a SP Gauge 1 on one of them for sure, just to help out with Gauge, and I'm probably going to have to throw, I'm thinking about throwing maybe like a Defense Boost 3 on the other one perhaps. I'm not too sure just yet. I might throw SP Gauge 1 on both of them just because of the cost, you know, because it costs 8 SP to have it activate twice. I'm not too sure. I'll go with that as I approach a mission where I actually need it. But the biggest thing for you guys is farm this medal. I know it's going to be very, very grindy. I know the trait has been hit or miss, mostly miss for a lot of players for getting extra attack on it. But it's going to be worth it, guys. This medal is going to be so worthwhile as a free-to-play player and a casual-play player to keep you guys alive in order to get the rewards. And this medal had been here last month for the Cyx B. Almost pretty much every single, not all of them, but pretty much every single free-to-play player should have been able to complete the last 2 quests by turtling up and surviving, and that would have gotten you guys that final Cyx B you guys may needed to guilt Cyx B. It would have enabled that. I'm sure it's going to be a huge help in the upcoming organization event, and it's going to be a huge help in the upcoming Hades Cup when we get that in the future. But it's going to be a great medal for you guys to have. Very much needed. Like I said, I got 2 copies because 2 copies will be absolutely amazing to have in a setup. And, you know, we're going to kind of go from there with that one. So, please farm it, guys. Because, like I said, there's no excuse for not having this medal. With extra attack, it can be a little more difficult. I know because it's the trait roll RNG on that one and such. I know that the bonus times for having the drops happen isn't as good for a lot of people as it could be, sadly. Which does suck, but irregardless, everybody should at least have 1 copy, preferably with double cast on it, just to help you guys survive. It's going to be needed. Please do it. You know, it's the last weekend to do it, guys. Please do it. Because, I mean, like I said, it's going to feature heavily in many of my free-to-play setups and even some of my main setups to just survive rounds and get past things. Aside from that, also into the shop right here, it is the last day to get the falling price deal and to get the 0.2 Kyrie deal going forward. For that one, I didn't even pull from the falling price deal, as you guys can see, mainly because, you know, I just don't have the jewels for it, sadly, and the money I was going to use to pull from it a little bit, I spent on doctor stuff, you know, with my mom, so I wasn't able to pull from this one, unfortunately. I mean, I did want the Ventus because it's another option for -2 general base down against all enemy types for Coliseum and such, just to get damage in there as well. But it's okay. I'll pull. He's in the middle pool, and I'll have a chance to pull both him and SP Anson in the future, so I can probably get them later on going forward. Next banner deal, since it was spoiled about the HD Wisdom Form Sora, is probably that medal will probably be in tomorrow's banner. I'm pretty sure with the tweet notification tonight we're going to get at 10 o'clock Central Time, it's going to show us the HD Form Wisdom Form banner coming out. What else comes out with them, I do not know. Potentially a high score challenge. Who knows? Hopefully Kyrie will feature in that banner as well. We shall see. Yeah, so this is the last day for those. Make sure you guys go and get those ones. In terms of the medal itself, I kind of made a boo-boo with Kyrie, with 0.2 Kyrie. I didn't mean to. I meant to save a copy separate initially of her. But I got a little trait happy. I was trying to go for double cast on this one, and I ended up rolling strength 1000 and ground defense -6%, which are okay skills. I mean, it deals some damage. That's not bad. But definitely not a high score medal, high score challenge medal anymore at all under any circumstances, because she does way too much damage for high score challenge. So I went and merged her one more time. I wasn't using medals initially to maybe potentially pull off the falling price deal, but then when I realized I didn't have this copy set up, I was like, oh, nope, I gotta go get my Kyrie for high score challenge, because she's gonna be needed for high score challenges as your buffer and everything. This one has nothing on her. This one is gonna stay this way. This is gonna be the medal as it's gonna stand. The only reason she is at 29 over 100 is because I had to give her skill. I did give her a second chance too, and this is gonna be my buffer medal slash debuff medal for high score challenges going on into the future. She won't deal as much damage, thankfully, and because she's not even maxed out for anything. All she has is Dale's on her, and the second chance too. So she's what I'm using for the high score challenges. But that is it. I've wound on and talked for long enough, I believe, and covered everything I wanted to cover. Pretty much. I'm trying to think. Oh, I guess the only other thing I can think of really is my plans for the skills. I don't know what I'm going to throw them on just yet exactly. I know it's something that I do want to save for. Save on them for, like I'm debating if I want to put like an 84 max SP Gauge 1 onto my Zeldin B for my free-to-play high-score challenge setups. I already have an 84 max on my actual EX, which I'll be using on my main setups. Even on this guy right here, giving him an 84 max SP Gauge 1. Maybe in the future, I don't know yet. We'll see with him. I am going to put an 84 max we got from the boards for sure onto my Key Art Bonds, because right now it only has a regular 84 on it, but this one does have double cast on it, so it'll go really well on this dude. For sure. So definitely going to throw one on him more than likely. That's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much all I wanted to cover right now. AB3 HH2 is one, this one too as well. He's also a potential recipient of an 84 max SP Gauge 1. Because he does cost 6, and he does deal a phenomenal amount of damage when he's fully guilted. And I can guilt him fully easily. I just kind of want to save up on some mirrors for other guilts in the future. Because right now I have 92, so I have a good chunk. I can go do it, but I'm kind of scared if I kind of want to wait and see if there's a high score challenge and what it's going to be like for the medal, because I may want to save mirrors for the high score challenge medal if I get a bad guilt, or even one of the medals going forward into might be useful, like Wisdom Form Sora perhaps. Oh yeah. Sorry guys. It's been, like I said, it's been a long few days. But yeah, that's where I'm at in the game. Those are some tentative plans. Those are my ideas on, or my thoughts on like the banners and everything. Again, if you guys are able to pull from the Avatar boards, I recommend getting out of both of them. Both of them have some really, really, really useful skills, and those skills will help you out a lot going forward, by a huge amount. Be it Coliseum or, like I said, events like the organization events and such. So definitely go for that one. As for me, guys, I am going to go and cook because I just got home a little while ago and made this video for you guys. I need to eat, and then I go to sleep. I have work tomorrow early, so it'll be fun. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for putting up with my rambling. I know this was a longer video. There's a lot more covering it. And I wish you guys luck on farming the HPO metal. Please go farm the HPO metal. Go get double cast on it. I know it's annoying, but you need it. It's going to be needed and help you guys out so much in the future. So please go do that. And that, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a great night.